In this video, we will be taking a look at a guy desperately trying to claim how Doom 2016 is somehow an exact replica of Doom 1 and 2, as well as trying and failing to deflect criticism. And yes, we are of course talking about Tarragon. Now, you might remember that I made a video on his terrible take on Doom 2016 a while ago, and well, he ended up responding to that video, which is something I didn't really plan to respond to for multiple reasons. Okay, so first of all, the quality of his video is unbelievably bad, and I mean it's actually terrible. For starters, he doesn't even know how to download videos because all clips from my video are screen recorded and they're not even properly screen recorded because they're cropped on the edges. And even then, he must be screen recording with like a toaster or some shit because the audio quality is basically the equivalent of experiencing terminal ear cancer. And to make it worse, he overlays some dogshit fucking metal track on top, which also has dogshit quality to make sure your ears keep ringing 2 days after watching the video. I mean, just look at these first 5 seconds of his video. We will be taking a look at a guy trying to claim how Doom 2016 is completely overrated. And yes, the start of my original video in his video is cut off because apparently he doesn't even know how to properly cut the video. But hold on, it gets even fucking worse, as he cannot structure a response to save his fucking life. He basically lets my video play for like 5 minutes at a time, and then has long ass segments where he responds to the things I said in that clip. But once again, it's a completely incoherent mess because he doesn't reference any of the clips, and since he ends up talking in circles like a fucking sped, the clip he's responding to ends up being like 10 minutes apart from the actual response. So on top of all of that, plus somehow making his response 40 fucking minutes long, you can tell why I didn't initially plan to respond to this shit. But since I'm kinda bored out of my ass right now and I got reminded of this guy's existence from watching one of Thunderstruck's recent videos, I figured fuck it, I might as well respond to some of this. So yeah, fair warning, I'm definitely not gonna respond to all of this shit, so I'll see how much I can take before getting the urge to eat uranium. And I'll be only including his responses since, once again, due to the dogshit structuring of the video, including my clips would just unnecessarily stretch the video and fucking kill anyone who listens to that audio, so I highly recommend rewatching my original video if you haven't already. Alright, with all that said, let's not delay the inevitable and get right into this whole shit.
First, let me start this by saying I have a right to feel this way. The fact that people are trying to make it like it's wrong for me to feel like this is bull, alright?
I find it extremely hilarious he says this, considering he is the one who insulted people who like Doom 2016 at the end of his video on numerous occasions. So already we're starting off strong with the negative self-awareness.
So, Batakanta right here is making it like it's wrong for me to feel this way about the new Doom.
That's literally not what I said, so I guess we can add chronic memory loss to the list as well.
I have a right to feel this way. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. Also, I made that video before I ever even touched Ultrakill, so you have to understand that context when watching the video.
No shit, Sherlock. The reason for my title is because, as I clearly explained in the very video you are responding to, you criticized Doom 2016 for one thing, and then later proceeded to give Ultrakill a pass for it. Therefore, it's a double standard. Like, this is pretty fucking obvious information.
That's something a lot of people don't realize. Dude, I never even touched Ultrakill. I just didn't like the new Doom 2016 ever since it first came out. I love the original Doom, but to get the exact same game again, with the exact same layout and level design as the original Doom, you know it's a recreation of the original Doom, right?
And here he goes back to lying. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Find me one level from any of the classic Doom games that was copied in its entirety in Doom 2016's main campaign. Here, Ultimate Doom has 36 levels, Doom 2 has 32, Final Doom has 64, and Doom 64 has 32 or 40 depending on the version. Surely, if what you're saying is true, it shouldn't be hard to find just one example out of all these levels now, should it? Yeah, spoiler alert, he won't provide an example because he's very blatantly lying.
It even has the same level design. So I've already experienced how groundbreaking this level design was for its time, but for you to redo the exact same thing, well, it's just the same level design. It's the same game. Doom is the same game it was in years ago. There's no difference except now it's got better graphics, it's got a glory system and stuff like that, but it's still overall the same game.
Then show me one example of any level from any classic Doom game which was copy-pasted into Doom 2016's main campaign layout-wise. But yeah, Spoiler alert, he won't because he's talking out of his ass.
So that's part of why I didn't like it. Also, I just didn't like the game in general because, you know, I played other shooters that were more innovative. They had stealth, demolition, it had different ways of killing people, and you could take down missions and objectives in different ways. Doom is not that kind of game. Krellix made this apparent. He was like, look, Doom is not like that kind of game. You're not a real human. It's just like, oh my God, you're so dramatic. I mean,
You're so dramatic, says the guy making a 40-minute response video because he can't handle being wrong on insignificant shit like fucking video games. Also, you can literally blow shit up in Doom 2016, which you know very well, and stealth? Really? This has to be the dumbest fucking take I've heard about Doom 2016 in my entire fucking life, that it needs fucking stealth of all things.
it is not that deep. I just didn't like the game, man, and I'm not a fan of it. And when I played Ultrakill for the first time, I love that shit. I eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, and fucking dinner.
No one fucking cares. And no one would care about your video if that is all you said, but nope. Instead you chose and are still choosing to lie about the game as some pathetic attempt to validate your opinion for reasons I will never understand. That's really fucking sad.
I am addicted to that shit, but there's a difference though. That just happens to be a game I like. Doom happens to be a game I did not. And of course, Batakansa decides to insult me. And so we're just gonna, you know, get right into it. A guy claiming it's overrated, it is overrated. People put it up like it's the coming of Jesus, like it changed everything, when it did not change a damn thing. It just repeated the exact same level design and gameplay of the original Doom with a new coat of paint.
Is it just me or does he genuinely sound like he's crying? Like, you can hear the sniffles and everything. But yeah, I already responded to all of this horseshit already, but Resident Retard here doesn't know how to argue his points, and instead takes to repeating the same arguments are already refuted, so... skip please.
I'm gonna say the same thing everybody already said. Oh, the drama, that was from this time ago and that. Who cares? What matters is what input you decided to add to it.
Okay, so this is talking about the fact I criticized his terrible Mayo video, and yeah, speaking of input that's added, your video added jack fucking shit to the discussion and just made his video look good in comparison. Not to mention, the quality of that video was dogshit for all the same reasons as this one is dogshit, so GG, you played yourself. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What can I say?
And I've been doing that for quite some time, and a lot of other people also add their input when they learn about it. I just learned about Ultrakill like a few months ago. I just touched Ultrakill for the first time just a few months ago. I just learned about all this stuff. Alright, so what am I gonna do? I gotta say something about it. The fact that you had the audacity to say, oh, it's the worst. Oh, please.
Because it was. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you. It was a shit video with shit arguments, shit quality, and shit structuring. Spoiler alert, going in circles for 40 minutes repeating, oh, the game is hard, the game is hard, with footage of you playing on Harmless in the background is not a good response video. Sorry, not sorry.
There's so much stuff out there. There's so many different people out there. I can't possibly be on that level.
You're right, you're not on that level. You're far worse. I really don't know what you want me to tell you. If you make the worst video on a certain topic, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Cope with that fact however you will.
The fact that you insult me on that level after all the effort and work that I put into a lot of my shit is fucking annoying. You saying the same dumbass shit that tons of haters say. You think I give a first flank fuck about your little opinion about my work?
Clearly you do, otherwise you would not have even considered recording this clip. Also, it's not an opinion, it's a straight up fact.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, I'm really gonna take your word for it. I worked hard at what I fucking did, and I work hard at what I achieve.
Cool. You want a cookie?
You have no fucking idea what the fuck you're talking about. You're just talking out of your ass just like tons of all those other people tried to do, and I still debated and responded to them, and they couldn't even refute my points.
Yeah, this is a straight up lie, by the way. Assuming he means people in the comments of my video, he maybe responded to like 2 people, and then when they gave him a counter argument, he just backed down, so yeah, sucks to suck.
Do you have to insult people just to get your point across?
I don't know, watching little bitches on the internet cry about it is endlessly hilarious, like, bruh. They're just combinations of letters, they can't hurt you, it's not that deep. It's definitely not worth crying over, like, bruh. Grab a tissue, blow your nose, put your big boy pants on, it's not that hard.
No, you're just choosing to insult me, and this is why I'm responding about it. Just because you rant doesn't have anything to do with your mental stability or mental efficiency.
Generally not, but you're the exception to that, so I don't know what you want me to tell you, man.
This is ridiculous. Okay, I ranted in the video, so what? People have a right to do that, and I'm gonna do it again. This is something that I do. I have different components to my channel. I have different flows, so what? Okay, there are times where I rant. Who cares? Why are you making such a big deal out of me ranting?
Bruh, I made one offhanded remark, it's not that fucking serious.
You are once again another person who makes such a big deal out of it. So what? This is something that I do. It's called freedom of creative expression.
Yeah, and I have a freedom of expression to criticize it, what's your point? He's dwelling so hard on that one jab, like shit. I didn't realize he's that insecure about it.
A man with a channel dedicated to handing out criticism can't take it. Go ahead, criticize me, but I'm gonna refute your points like I'm doing now.
If you call that refuting, then I'm Santa Claus.
What are you talking about? What part of anything that I said had signified that I actually had a problem with people critiquing me?
The fact you made hours of videos refusing to take the L on your objectively false statements about Elden Ring, as I clearly stated in the video.
You can critique me all you want. Come on, let's debate. The last time someone critiqued me when it was Thunderstruck, I told him to bring it on. And with Moment of Sanity, I decided to meme him because he tried to insult me, and then he decided to gang up on British Potato, another YouTuber, with like 3 other people, which is ridiculous. I have friends too.
Why did he feel the need to point that shit out? Buddy, dear old buddy old pal, these friends you speak of, are they in the room with us right now?
Moment of sanity. However, unlike you, I don't need to use them to gang up on other people and talk about them. When I talk, I do that on my own. When I'm responding to somebody, I do that on my own.
Bro, what the fuck is this game even on about? Like, seriously. What does any of this have to do with my video?
If I got something to say, guess what? I do that shit on my own. I don't need a whole posse just to do that. However, with Batakanza, again, he's insulting me, insulting my work. It's freaking annoying. Then he's saying there's something wrong with ranting when that is something that happens on the internet.
So does getting raped in an alleyway. What's your point?
Who cares? Why are you sitting there making it like it's wrong for me to do that? I have every right to do that. And who cares? You're making it like, okay, I still made points. And can you refute those points? And that's all that matters.
Oh, in that case, would you like to admit fault? I mean, if refuting your points is all that matters, which I did, there's nothing else left to do, right?
And I can take criticism. I just respond to criticism. There's a difference.
A difference which you clearly do not know.
He's looking for any sort of attention he can get. Why are you assuming shit? I do this out of passion. Dude, it's not about just, oh, attention and da-da-da-da-da. Ranting, intellectualizing, doing this, dude, it's passion. It's that simple. The fact that you just assume shit about me and you don't even know me like that is really annoying.
Doesn't that maybe hint to the reason why I do it? I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious to me. Thing that pisses people off pissed people off. And you took that bait and shut out the hook.
It's not just limited and linear. It's just a duplication of the level design of the original Doom.
And he's back to lying and talking in circles, repeating the same points that I already refuted in the videos, so I think I'm gonna end it off here. There's still like half a video left, but I really didn't feel like sitting through it anymore. But who knows. Maybe if this video does well, I might come back to it. So I guess the moral of the story here is, Doom 2016 bad because I'm a liar. Yeah. Now, I cut out a lot of clutter which just so happened to be the majority of the fucking video, just to make this video actually watchable, so for that one retard who's undoubtedly gonna get pissed in the comments, my video is still public and his response is as well. You can feel free to check, but don't say I didn't warn you when you come back with terminal ear cancer. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Be sure to like and subscribe to boost me in the algorithm. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.